Hey Berks County, it's April Krelsey here from Berks County House Buyers, answering some of your most common questions about how we work when we buy a house cash as is in Berks County. And oftentimes people don't understand how cash house buyers work. So they wonder, why would someone sell to a cash buyer privately instead of selling on the market with a real estate agent? And there's typically two primary reasons that someone does this, but we'll cover some of them. So typically when people sell to a cash buyer like us in Berks County, where we buy houses as is, they have a compelling reason to sell. Either they need to sell the house quickly, or they have a home that's in need of significant clean out or repair and they don't have the time to fix it up and take care of it, or it's a house that wouldn't pass inspections that a traditional buyer is going to have. And the reason a traditional buyer who gets a mortgage has to have inspections is because the mortgage company will require an appraisal, and the appraisal will look at the property and make sure it's worthy of having a mortgage, basically. And they will also typically elect to have home inspections. So then when those inspections come back, they will want a whole list of things fixed to make the property appropriate for it to get a mortgage on. When someone sells cash as is and they have a house that's in need of a lot of repair, we don't do any inspections. So we walk through the house one time. We have a separate video about buying as is with no inspections, so you can check that out on our YouTube channel as well, berksdirectcashbuyers.com. But typically if someone has a home in need of repair, the reason they want to sell as is because it's hassle-free. We'll come in and buy the home cash, and we don't care if there's chipping paint, broken windows, if the house is full of stuff, if you have a hoarder house in Berks County that's filled top to bottom, wall to wall. We've been doing this 12 years and we've dealt with that. So it doesn't matter to us if there's things wrong with the property. We're not going to do an inspection and ask for a whole list of things to be fixed. So sometimes it's just easier for people when they have a home that's very outdated or in need of repair to just sell it as is. Other times people sell to us because they need to sell quickly. The majority of equity that they have or money they have is tied up in their home and they need cash quick. So if they list it on the market, it might take 30, 60, 90 or more days until it finally resells. And that's after they've gone through someone getting a mortgage, someone doing all the inspections and waiting that 90 days. Then they sell the house and they don't have that time to wait. So a lot of times if we're dealing with an estate situation where the family wants to settle the estate quickly, or someone's entering a nursing home and they need the money to pay for care of that nursing home in Berks County, we will oftentimes be called so that we can come in to purchase the house quickly. When we buy it, we can typically buy within a week. It depends how fast the title company can get us in, and it depends how fast you want to sell. So we never rush anyone. So if someone needs 2 weeks or 3 weeks and they don't want to sell quickly, then we just put it under contract and we decide what date you want to move, and then we settle on that date. So we're never rushing you out of the house. We let you take anything with you that you want. But if there's anything left behind, you're like, all this stuff is just overwhelming and my house is in need of repair, or I don't want all these people trekking in and out of my house. A lot of times people sell their house as is to us because they don't want to list it on the market. We've purchased houses that are coated in nicotine from top to bottom. We've purchased houses that smell very badly of animal, and people don't want it on the market and want lots of people from the community walking in and out of their house. It just makes them uncomfortable and they don't want all those people there. So with us, we come look at it, we walk through it one time, we don't do any other inspections, and we just buy it as is. We can buy it on your timeline. If that's quick, great. If it's not quick, that's okay too. We'll wait until you're ready. You will always get the most amount of money on the market with an agent. Always, hands down. So if your goal is to get every dime you can and you need the most amount of money you can get out of that property, list it on the market with an agent. Even if it needs work, you will still have to clean out the property and go through inspections and fix up the property a little bit. But if you have time and like you have family members or you know a contractor and you have the means to do all those things, then certainly list the house on the market. If you have a compelling reason to sell, like you need to sell quickly, or you need to sell a home that's in need of repair that needs a lot of clean out, and you don't have the time or energy or resources, or you just don't want to do that, then a cash buyer may be a good fit for you. We're happy to look at your house and give you a no obligation free consultation for buying your house cash as is in Berks County. You can give us a call or shoot us a text, 610-816-6205, and you can check out our website where we have more frequently asked questions and video answers for you at www.berksdirectcashbuyers.com.